guys, this is the ASMR Medic. I hope you're well. This is the 10th episode, I believe. And as I said in the last video, I've done quite a bit of resource gathering. I was thinking, should I change the type of wood I'm using, go out and find some dark oak, because I do know there's some around. Ooh, I thought I had a bit more in here. So I guess we have about 3 and a bit stacks of logs, which I think for the moment will do. We've got a lot of trees planted around the area. It's kind of becoming a bit foresty. All of these will obviously become trees as well. So, I mean, I did used to do. I was doing this kind of line, but more often than not, it creates these sort of weird, long trees which just don't look very good. So, I think I want to stop doing that. I mean, look, some of these, they're creating these sort of not very nice trees rather than these single ones. So I think we may have to move on to a different type of wood, just because it's such a pain in the backside to organise all these trees. And let's have a look up some sort of design for a let's place one here. I like the idea of there being some trees around this little area. That one's not growing. Put one there. Yeah, so let's really go to sleep. And then let me just turn the music down just a little bit. And we'll get started on our, what's it called? The cow pen. Actually, yeah, while we're waiting for that, let's go breed our cows. We should have 4. I think that one's probably grown up by now, the new baby. So let's breed these guys up. Collect all the eggs as well, why not? Bloody hell, there's so many. 2, 3, and 4. So now we have 6. And then when we get those 6, we will be able to have 9 quickly. And then when you have 9, well, then it starts getting a bit out of control. Look at all these bloody eggs. This is insane. Can't actually go in there and get those, can we? Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of eggs. I'm thinking we're going to have to do a culling at some point. As sad as that is, it is getting a bit overrun, unsurprisingly, if I'm constantly doing this. Right, let's go to sleep. Right. So we need to start thinking about a design that we want. There's a fair few baddies around. We might have to start lighting up the area a bit more. Because I think they can shelter themselves under the shade of these of all these trees. All right, so where do we want all this Enderman there? Where do we want to put this pen? Let's go kill that creeper. I do want the... It's very useful having knockback on this thing. Okay. Just trying to think where the best place for a cow pen would be. We haven't got much space. I mean, I guess we could do it up here if we cleared out an area. I guess we could do it up. I don't want to do it above this thing, just in case I want to extend it upwards. So maybe we could do it here. No, because that's right at the top. What about here? Looks a bit far away though. I kind of want it all to be within sort of eye shots of each other. How about here? Yeah, okay. No, this is quite nice actually. Let's get rid of these trees. Ooh, wrong tool. Being at ground level is quite good. And I'm thinking I just want it to be quite a simple cowshed, sort of a diagonal sloping roof. I know there is actually an architectural term for that, but I can't remember what it's called. So this is kind of 30 degrees sort of angled roof using slabs. I've done it before, and then an open front. At least that's kind of what I'm imagining. Let's get rid of this line of trees, and then we'll have a nice open area that we can. Yeah, and I guess we could. Well, I guess we don't really need. Maybe we could do like a kind of. We could do a path along the outside here of wood. Yeah, made out of oak planks or something. Kind of like the side of a dock. Actually, that could be quite cool, couldn't it? Yeah, because then it could look kind of like the side of it. Yeah, okay, so this bay could be the dock with the wheat there and the sort of passage through there. I also just remembered that when we started doing those wheat flats, the idea was that you could actually you could boat through them, but putting all these sort of shallow bridges is actually going to scupper that plan. So I don't know if we get rid of all of the bridges and it just becomes purely aesthetic, because obviously we wouldn't be able to go and harvest them if there was no connection between them. It would be way too difficult, way too much of a pain. So maybe when we're sure that they're fully for aesthetic purposes, we could, or maybe it would just look better, and we could just use the boat, and the boat could go out through that little sort of channel there, and this is all just not for boating through. It could be quite cool. Yeah, we'll have to think about that. But I think this is where the cow pen can go. Definitely. Maybe we'll fill all this in with dirt. Maybe we can move this back a bit. Can I move this back to the side? Yeah, we can kind of make this more congruent with the rest of this hill. Nice big flat area. Move all this dirt into that kind of marshy area there. That one deep level. Move this back maybe a few more actually. Give us some of the resources we'll need. But I'm going to want to put some. I don't want to get too close to it, because I'm going to want to put some slabs or stairs up so we can kind of climb that hill quite easily. A little bit easier at least. But this needs to be nice and flat. Okay, I think that should do. Let's get this dirt. I don't think this is going to be enough to fill all of this in. But we've got lots of dirt back in the warehouse. It's nice having everything organised now. It makes everything so much easier and so much more. You know, you kind of think about building something, and you know that you don't have to worry about finding all the items here and there that you've long forgotten about where you've put them and stuff. So yeah, this is going to be nowhere near enough dirt. I'm not really sure where we want to go up to though. Maybe we don't want to fit all of it in, because I mean this cabin's not going to be that big. I mean, this probably would be enough of an air anyway. That looked really annoying. Let's get rid of this. That's perfect. We can fit those in there. this definitely will be enough of an area, and we can kind of put a dock here, I guess, so we can start maybe sort of here. We've got a bit of space. Maybe bring it one closer actually. Make it a little bit closer. Maybe it can start about here. And it can go to 1, 2, 3. Maybe that can be the entrance for one of the things. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I think we have 3 entrances of pens. And so maybe we can go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 1, 2. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, I suppose. Yeah, so okay, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and then kind of like that. And then maybe we'll make this. Does that want to be 3 high? 4, I think. 2, 3. Maybe we'll have to cut one more actually. Yeah, I think we will. So, we'll just use this for a second. Great. There we go. And I think that should probably be enough. That should give us enough of an angle, I think. Okay, so let's quickly go to bed. And I'll tell you what, I'll do a little bit more. Actually, I'm thinking now maybe that isn't wide enough, because I quite like the style of going for sort of the columns have a kind of the actual wood panels go like sort of one in from the columns. So if you know what I mean, it's kind of I'll explain. I'll have to show you, I think. You didn't die. So it would kind of be, if I did do it one in, it would be like this, which gives the cows like one space. Actually, unless I did it one in from there, but then I just did. I guess that might be okay. Yeah, I suppose. I suppose. Well, actually, let's get a. So we're going to need this anyway. So let's go like. Oh, we've got a trader. He's got anything good? I think he requires emeralds, so it's going to be a bit beyond us. Fire coral, grey dye, coral. I thought this should be going down, but maybe I just don't know how to use it. Ooh, blimey. Sorry, mate. Skeleton's annoying me. Yeah, because we're going to need some. fences. We have some fences already, but I can't bother to go get them. Let's just use these like that. Okay, there we go. So would it be kind of like that, and then the rest is just open? I mean, that would be obviously enough to keep them in, so... And then we could just go... and put a... We're going to need some fence gates anyway, so... like that. Oh no. I always do it the wrong way around. Let's get 5, why not? Treat ourselves. Can you fellas move? Thank you. I'm quite tempted to kill him actually. See what I get. I feel like it might be a bad idea. Okay, so I think this would be okay if we did it like this. I mean, do we even need these pillars at all? How would it look if we just went like that? I mean, that looks perfectly fine, doesn't it? Probably looks better. Let's get rid of all of them. See what it looks like. This guy's really annoying me. Move out of the way. Right. Got a lead. Okay, I'm gonna kill him. I'm too tempted. Oh, he spat at me. So. Some leather and some leads. Cool. Let's eat some of these apples. Okay. Would it be nice to have them kind of separating to some degree? So they're not all in one big pen. I think let's just make a few more, shall we? I think we'll need them anyway. How do I always get it the wrong way around? Like that. If we... That is a bit nicer, I suppose, isn't it? Or is it too much fencing? We can take them out, can't we? So let's leave them there for now. What's annoying me how these ones are opening inwards. Okay, let's get them all going in the same direction. It's going to bug me. Cool. And we're going to need some slabs as well. So let's get those going. Let's just get a whole bunch of these. Okay. Just so that we can maneuver around a little bit. Okay, so how are we going to do this? I think that's how we'd need to do it from there. Yeah, so they cap them. this is where scaffolding would be quite useful, wouldn't it? Okay, so I guess you can kind of see what I'm doing. I don't know if this is going to level out. We might have to bring that up one more. I think we probably will because we're already at the level. Unless we kind of do it in... How high is that angle? Maybe that's too high of an angle. See, that doesn't look very good, does it? Nuts. Okay, that's fine. Let's just see what it looks like. We're almost all out of them already. I think let's try and actually gauge what it's going to look like and how far we're going to have to go up. Just do it here just in case we fall off again. And let's see how stupid that looks. Well, actually, what we could do is we could actually just go like this. So it kind of comes up like that, and then the same with this one. And I guess maybe we could cap them so they don't look too bad. How does that look? I'll take off the capping, I think. We need to take these out. What we need to do is we need to go along them, don't we? Is it almost night time? Yeah, okay. I'll be back in a second. I'm actually going to sort this out and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so I have kind of finished it, I suppose. I'm not sure what I think. I'm not sure if I like it that much. So I'll show you what I've done on the top. Let's actually just like that. Okay, I feel like these go a bit up too high, so actually I'm going to bring them down. I kind of brought everything up one to kind of look like it was more supportive, but I think that just actually doesn't look very good. Same with this. I think I'll put this in the middle to kind of give it, I think, more just for light purposes. And let's get rid of... So I'm just trying to put a torch down actually. Yeah, I think that's going to look a bit better actually. And we do actually need to put these up as well. Okay, so let's do that very quickly. It's going to be a bit of a pain. There we go. And then these need to go up as well. Like that. And the same with that one. And then I've got to do this pain in the backside one here as well. Like that. Okay, so that's done. I think this might be the pen's finish, to be honest. Looking at them, yeah, I think that looks a bit better. Yeah, from the back, nice and simple. Yeah, I think that'll do. It obviously is not the best design. Might have liked it a little bit more gradual, but to be honest, it's just meant to be put up quickly. It's meant somewhere to put them, a nice little pen, enough space in them, I think, for a good number of cows. Certainly for enough cows. So I'm going to go ahead and move the cows over. Okay guys, so there we go. The 6 cows are all in. Let's just breed them up. So we should have 9 in total. Maybe actually I will move a couple out. The little babies, okay, let's go. In we go into this little area. Bye bye. Okay, so now we have 4 in here, 2 in there, and 2 in there, so that's all good. What I will do actually is I will make a few. 8 will do, I think. And we'll just pop them. Should I pop them inside, or is that a pain? No, it's going to take up space. Let's not do that. Let's do it on the side. And I'm not going to make the little shed just yet. I'll just put them down for now. And this is where we can put all the meat and stuff that will eventually come from. Sad to say, from killing them. But there we go. That's life, I suppose. God, we're going to do that properly. But I really think that we're starting to make a bit of progress. So there we go, our cow shed, all done and dusted. I think we need to make a couple of light sources around here so that it's not completely so that at least it's somewhat mob friendly. Is that too high? Yeah, I think it is. I think usually I go like this, actually. Yes, better. Okay, I know this is a really poor light design, but again, it's just meant to be quick. And let's put one here, I guess. Why did I need to jump for that? There we go, got there eventually. And let's just put some lights on the outside of this as well. Kind of like this. Oop. Like that. And we can put one more of our lovely little lamps here. And eventually we'll have some paths that kind of connect all of these. We could do a little bit of that now though, actually. Considering we'll constantly be just to make it look somewhat kind of farmy. I think they're quite ready to breed again. No. Okay, so I think that's good. I think that's good enough for now. We've actually got some leather. Go like that. Put those in there. And there we have it. And I think that's probably going to be enough for this one. Maybe in the next one we'll start the little dock. So we'll kind of come around here. That will kind of surround the entire thing and allow us to connect up a little bit nicer. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Go and get a nice view of our new cow pen, cow shed, I suppose. Across the way. I think it looks quite nice. I do indeed. Okay, well guys, let's go collect up these eggs, and while I do that, I'm just going to say goodbye to you guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you, if you've been watching, trying to get to sleep, I hope you've succeeded.